Okay.
And welcome to Tnashi's Movie Corner, and today we will be discussing Ex Machina, which came out April 24th, 2015, and was directed and written by Alex Garland, and stars Domhnall Gleeson as Caleb, Oscar Isaac as Nathan, and Alicia Vikander as Ava. Ava is the AI program that this movie focuses on. Domhnall's character as Caleb he's a programmer that wins a contest that was kind of put into motion by Oscar Isaac's character as Nathan, and he wins, and he gets to go to this. I want to say it's not really a cabin, but it's an isolated facility in which the character of Nathan has been creating this new AI, and so he's selected to go and participate in this experiment in which he's supposed to be evaluating the human qualities of this AI, to basically see just how advanced this AI has become. And I'm going to say right off the bat, watching this movie, I couldn't believe that, Alex Garland as the director and writer, that this was his first movie. This movie is ridiculous. First of all, it looks amazing. Okay. It just looks so beautifully shot and everything, and the CG for it works really well. So it's always a really good thing. And the character performances by Gleeson, Isaac, and Vikander are just really top notch. And their characters are fleshed out so well because of their performances and because of kind of the chemistry that they have. And honestly, it really surprised me just how not much of a character study this film was, but just how well it was done. I thought it was just a really good film, a really tension building, just a lot of suspense, a lot of mystery kind of wrapped up, and I really like that in this movie. And this movie doesn't have much action. It does have some slow moments. Some moments are quite slower paced, and it can take you out of it for a second, but they're really set up there to try to build up, to expand upon the story, and they really help with the story. So they're not throwaway moments. They're necessary for the story, and I really like that. This movie, I thought I knew at the beginning. I thought I knew where this movie was going. And watching this movie, there was little moments where they were showcasing things, and they never weren't talking about them, but they were showcasing little bits throughout that I was like, okay, because they're showing me that must mean something. So I think the movie's going to go this way, and if it does, that's really cool. I like that. I like that it's going that route. It's kind of interesting. And then they didn't. So they didn't go the route I thought they were going to. They went a different route. It surprised me entirely. I gotta say, I really liked this movie. I thought this movie was really good. Like I said, there's some moments that are a bit slower. Obviously there's not really as much action in it. Thinking about the movie now, there is one aspect of it near the end that I'm not sure works out 100% and going through it, but I'm not going to give anything away on it. But this is one of those movies where I actually regret not seeing it in theaters, and I don't get a chance to see movies in theaters all the time. But this was one of those movies where I wish I had seen it in theaters. I think it was really well done. And it takes some topics that have been discussed in movies before, but it has a bit of a different approach to it. and so I like the approach that they give to it. And it reminds me a little bit of the movie Her, um, which came out. I think it came out a couple of years prior, but it's kind of like that movie in a way, but it builds upon that more so. And I thought that movie was pretty good too. But in any case, if this is the first showcasing by Alex Garland, I can't wait to see what he does next, because, like I said, this was a really good movie. There's a few moments where they don't quite match up for me, don't quite work for me. Much in some of the slow pacing, it kind of, there's too many moments like that stuck together, where, because I know it's building the tension, but I would have thought there would have been just a little more back and forth than what there was. And there's the ending, which may not be quite the flaw. It may be a flaw in me, but from what I'm thinking right now, something doesn't quite work as neatly as I thought it did initially. But that being said, like, those are like minor gripes for this movie, and I'm definitely going to be buying this movie. I thought this movie was great, and I'm not a particularly fond of these movies. I like some of them, but there's a lot of movies that try to do this that just don't work, and I think this movie worked really well. So giving it a rating, I'm actually going to I'm going to push it high a little bit, and I'm going to go an 8.5 out of 10. I think it works really well, and it's a movie that only really focuses on three characters. There is another character that, probably another negative, that she doesn't get as much interaction, much involvement, and much development as these do. But aside from her, it really only focuses on three characters, and I think it does a really good job. So anyway, guys, that's what I think of the movie. What do you think? Have you seen it, and what is your opinion about it? Comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on it. And if you haven't seen it, do you intend to see it? I highly recommend you do. It's a really great movie. So that'll about wrap this up, and until next time, peace.